Yeah, it's probably just one through with the milling, and then they come back with a pat.
That's huge, yeah.
Do a couple 2 and 2.5 inches thick asphalt through there.
We need to figure out too, and think about for the future, if there are any other storm drain areas we need to put in, like we did on Cherry and Laurel and one over there. What was that?
Leslie.
Yeah.
If there's any more of those.
Yeah.
Because that's huge for the entire basin of water.
North's been taken care of all the way north.
Yes.
That's it?
Not storm, the asphalt.
The road has.
There was one section over there, I think it's north of your old house.
Okay.
Where we paved and you can see the water start to pull off a little bit. Not so much maybe for a storm, but maybe a soakaway or something. I kind of thought away, put the soakaway drain over there. At least it doesn't kind of sit on the side of the road. It'll kind of take it away, hold it, dissipate that way. But
I think that just comes to mind. That was always a bad area.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, the whole neighborhood is.
It's a low stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Swamps.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a glorified swamp. Yep.
And I will say, since Cherry and Laurel and all that, I mean, it's greatly.
Totally different.
That's a lot better.
You drive through there after rain now, and it's like, oh, there's a little puddle there, and then go back 4 or 5 hours later, and it's like, oh, there's no puddle. It's like, wow, that's not.
Used to be horrible.
Oh yeah, it was like you said.
Every house got water in the basement.
Yeah.
Over almost every single one.
And we know the water table is super high over there.
Yeah.
You go down a couple feet and you're starting to battle water. I mean, heck, we were in your old and Andrew's house, your old house, fixing that, and we're down about 3 feet, change that meter pit, and we're sucking, and we're like, the water shut off. It's still coming in because of the groundwater.
Yep.
We've got some small sanitary sewer lines in that alley behind that house that aren't very deep, and you could just pull them open and go. It looks like a river flowing through it, and you're like, it's crystal clear. It's not sewer water. It's it's groundwater.
Groundwater.
Yeah.
A couple of times, getting over there at the new place, I'm like,
Yeah. You don't have to go far to start hitting it. It's there.
Make you nervous. Are you ready, Andrew?
yeah, this doesn't work well in one.
Video only.
No, there's audio going. It's like looking at this. There's audio.
Oh, that's really.
Yeah. So we'll be fine. I just don't know if that's not working.
Okay, please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Call the meeting to order with approval of tonight's agenda. Make a motion through the agenda.
Second.
All in favor? New business here, we have town park improvements, project phase 2, project plans and grant opportunity.
Yeah, we just wanted to bring to everybody's attention. I know we brought it up the last meeting about the Foyer Group's proposal for the Indiana Trails Program application that's due in October. If that's something that we want to do, obviously, the trail section of that was part of our park master plan that we've come up with.
It was also part of the plans for LWCF.
Yes, yeah. So if we were applying for the LWCF this year, that was part of it that we were looking to do at 50/50, where this is actually, we can potentially knock out that trail section for an 80/20 match if we got it. So
This is just the trail, not the installation of the,
just the trail.
this is a new trail or is it that trail just
It's that trail
without the installation?
without the installation of a disc golf. So it would pick up our existing trail, go around where the ball diamonds are, and it would kind of wrap around through that woods and then double back on itself.
So I guess my only question would be, are we gonna be able to maintain that trail? Let's say if we don't have this funding to put the actual disc golf in place for a few years.
It makes it a lot easier to take a blower through there with one person.
I understand the ease it will. I'm not saying that. It's like anything else. When we're all dead and gone, are they gonna maintain it? So
Right.
what my buy-in for you guys is, are we gonna hold the utilities department or the park or whoever accountable to keep those trails clean and clear so that it's maintained, so that it's not forgotten, and
Right.
we've invested X amount, $30,000 into something that never gets actually finished. So that's the only
I
concern.
think, I mean, currently, obviously, we're maintaining them, and I think they get utilized. I, hear a lot of people walking through.
The one, you're talking about the ones south of,
Yeah.
Or
The new one. No, the new one that goes through the park.
okay,
by
and
the
it goes
dog.
back around though.
Yeah.
I'm talking,
Yeah.
I'm really mainly, I know that side.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the part
So
where
here's,
his drive.
Yes.
so here's my response to that would be that through our plans to develop the ball fields there, you're gonna have much more activity if somebody's got a game here and then they need to go, there's a game over there. Well, now their access isn't, we gotta drive our whole vehicle back there. If they're parked in the south side there, they're able to walk through a nice trail to get to that new ball field area. And the interconnectivity of that is much better than a dirt path.
Well, that
or
one's already
walking
there.
on our lower lane, you know what I mean? Like
That path,
just
but that trail's already there.
paved.
This is a different trail we're talking about. Right?
Our current trail ends out at the Hidden Diamond.
Yeah.
So we start at the dog park, we go through around the dog park, we go over Winnebago to the south side of the park, we go through the woods there, and it turns us out right there at the
So
Hidden
it
Diamond.
takes us to the Hidden Diamond now.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I was just making sure I understood better what.
Will
Yeah.
it connect?
Yes,
Right to it.
it would connect to that one, and then it would go back to farther south behind the Hidden Diamond, that patch of woods.
I think with it being connected, that will make it right there get,
Yes.
even if right now tons of people aren't going back there where it's not paved, I think they would if it just connects to it. They would keep walking.
I agree. People use it too. They use it.
And I think signage, I think putting up a big, on one of our boards where we put out announcements, that kind of thing. If you put a nice rendering, something graphically designed of the whole trail system, and here's how long it is. You get more people that'll walk saying, oh, I need to walk 10,000 steps. I need to do, 2 miles. Oh, this is a half mile. It's a mile and a half total. I need to do it 3, that kind of thing. Make it a, like the center, like the walking trail on Norway. People walk the thing 20 times. They count it. Like if you put a good rendering of what's available for walking, people will use it because, oh, I need to walk this far today, or, that kind of thing. Like they use it for the exercise purpose, not just interconnectivity. That's another aspect of it.
I like it. It's a box we can kind of check too. And
Exactly.
yeah, and again, we're not guaranteed the grant, just like we're not guaranteed if we would have went for the LWCF. And my thinking was we were gonna spend a little over 13,000 for the updated drawings and the grant application for LWCF. We paid them a portion, I think it was under 6.
Yeah.
And then they're, to put us in for the Indiana Trail Program application is $4,700. So we're still under our initial, what we thought we were gonna spend out of pocket this year just for the application process.
Yeah.
We're saving money there. And then if we do get it, instead of a 50-50 match like LWCF was, we're gonna get 80-20 and check that off of our
Say 40
box.
some thousand. And if we don't get this grant, it's a shovel ready thing that if,
Yeah.
when the next grant opportunity comes along, it's on the shelf ready to apply for.
Well, that and it helps us with the DNR grants in the future, right?
They
This
want
helps
to
us.
see
Yeah, it shows
communities
that,
who help themselves, basically.
Well, yeah, and it's a nature thing, and I know they like that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. And I
That's
think
it. Exactly. It's
So-
yep.
I don't know. I think it's kind of a no-brainer.
No brainer because I'm in north side Winnebago. But it's not. Is that Winnebago? What's it? It's in front of the Winnebago. It would be a no brainer where it's at now. Also there, I'm not saying that we shouldn't do it. All I'm saying is we're looking to want to do things because we haven't had
A lot of
it.
nefarious thing, nothing good has happened over there. I'm not saying this would not change that. But I don't, right, am I,
I understand what you're saying. I mean, living here my whole life, there's just not been a lot of good things that have happened over there. I'm not saying we shouldn't do it. I'm just saying that
yeah,
we should be cautious. That's
what-
all.
plus I will say that I've had some people tell me that they don't walk the trail at the park because there's not enough activity. Like they're the only ones walking back there and they don't want to be the only ones walking back there.
This makes it nervous.
But
the only way,
it's only been a
the only way we're
handful.
gonna know is if we try it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's, yeah,
So,
right.
And that
Yeah.
aspect though too, I could say that about the the millions of dollars of trails they just put in.
They just put it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you're right. No, you're exactly right.
we should not do something because we're concerned about, if that is the case, we shouldn't have dumped money into the park because we were spending money for vandalism every year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's more or less though, will it get utilized? That's what I'm voting.
And I think if we continue with our park master plan and we're trying to update the fields, we're trying to add these amenities on that south side of Winnegar, I think it all ties it in.
And when we talk about the hidden diamond, they had a great idea when they put it in, but the people, whoever was here, whoever was with the baseball, just didn't follow through and keep up.
Right.
So that's
It's
the
almost
problem.
like
We may
this
have
is-
great ideas with it. The part, they may be gun ho about it today, but it's gotta be maintained. So when we're all gone, it's gotta be maintained. Otherwise, it's gonna do the same thing it's doing right now. And I don't want to repeat history. That's the thing. I'm the most nervous about that.
And that's the part
Anything
of,
south of Winnegar, I'm just nervous about that because of the past.
and I'm not sure I'm not sure the park board, for better or worse. I mean, Nick flat said, he goes, I wouldn't pump any money in there. Were you here when he said
Yeah, I
that?
remember that.
I'm not throwing Nick under the bus. I'm
Yeah, I
not.
thought Nick was talking about more of the skate park side. That's
Well,
what
we
he-
know they don't want that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought he just wasn't.
But I'm pretty sure that it was something to do with the,
Just doing stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't wanna.
just the whole aspect of the anything about, south there, just the action, because there's not a lot of things going on.
Well, there'll never be anything going on there if we don't do something.
Well, if you did it once before, that's what I'm saying. We're repeating history. That's the
well, it
point.
was left to
Right.
rot. There
Right.
was no upkeep. There was no added baseball element that kept.
Well, that's
adding.
why if it's gonna do it, you got to do it right first time. It's gonna have to be done right. Otherwise, it's,
The way of one.
yeah, if you don't have someone that's, we're not gonna manage it from here, like the travel balls and wanna come in here. And we're not gonna make it a part of our office. Park board. They're not.
Yeah, no, they're
They're
not.
not
They're
gonna
not
do
doing
it. And I
It's not
guarantee the volunteers, God love all of them that put all their time and money and all that effort into
You
that.
can't always
They
guarantee.
can't guarantee, we can't guarantee they're going to either. So it's gonna have to be something that's gonna have to be managed from this office. There's just no way it's gonna have to be part of the day-to-day, some of that stuff. When it comes to the traveling ball, or if we want to use our field, if Knox wants to use our field, or, some other entity wants to use it. You just have to make that part of our deal if we're gonna make it work.
Right.
And I know you and Eric are both proponents, 2 diamonds out there. I mean, that may be work as well, but again, that's gonna have to be managed. It's gonna have to be put in a position where we can make money back on that, so it's gotta be utilized. I want it to work.
Yeah.
I'm real hopeful, that's all. Just because of the past, so. Okay, so we need to take a vote on this. We gotta know tonight whether we're gonna move forward, right?
What's the total cost?
$4,700
For tonight, but
for tonight, but we would need a resolution at the next meeting that the project, the initial cost was gonna be 150,000 just for the trail. That was in the LWCF. So we would need to put up 30,000 if we were,
If we awarded the grant.
if there were,
so 34 total.
yeah, 34 total, 34.7.
It's gonna put in all those trails back there for you. Need a
3
motion,
months of interest.
need a motion, Eric, you
I'll
want,
make a motion that we proceed with the 4,700 to proceed with the trail and park.
all in favor?
Aye.
That's 3. Yeah,
I'm still not sold on it, but.
Aye.
let's see how it goes.
Yeah, hey, I'm.
So it's 4-1.
Yes, it's 4. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can sign this, right?
And I can get it back with my.
I honestly been back there since the 90s.
I used to ride my golf cart back there, and no one was ever back there 5 years ago.
Well, they used to have, remember they had the workout areas?
Oh, they're still in there.
They're still there?
Okay.
They're still in
There's
there.
some stories about those.
We literally just have people in here telling us that
That's the last time I used.
all over the country in here to come to do our trails here on the bikes and the
I was
walking.
thinking that they were saying like signage,
So
like.
when you add more trails, you add the signage.
stop,
to
you can put
let
up,
people know it's there.
all that.
You
I
make it
thought they
clear.
were-
Back there
They
to
were-
Judson Elementary School.
They were built. When I was going around.
It's really newish now. They used to be the woods. Yeah. It used to
Hey,
be the
maybe
woods.
I don't know.
Not maybe, hopefully, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully now. Since we're
Not
investing-
hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, since
Yeah.
we're investing the money, it's gonna work, right?
Yes.
Okay, anything else with that, guys? Okay, we're gonna have a lot more conversations about this going forward, maybe, hopefully.
See if we get approved.
Additional business needs necessary by the council. Josh, you have anything else you'd like to
No,
discuss tonight?
I'm good. Linda? Alex? Eric?
Nope. Motion to adjourn.
I don't have anything either.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh. Yeah, I like meetings like this. That's fun.
Gotta go water the. That's kind of how it should go, really. You shouldn't have.
Exactly.
Right up front. That's how
You
it's supposed to be.
arguing, yes.
No.
Not arguing,
How you
but
get things
it
done.
should be conversating.
It's
yes.
okay. That's perfectly fine.
Yep.
Never thought we should all agree because that's not what we want. Right, Tony? No.